There we are. From last year, 11th December 22. Beautiful country, great variety. Sarah and Mike, Suzanne and Matilda, Rob, Chris and Jen from Billaloona.
Let me see. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, 11th December down here.
I'll get a pen.
No, you don't need to. There's a very nice multicoloured pen here that someone's left.
We have to put Team TEKO in it.
This stuff. Team TEKO. I'm lucky I didn't put...
If you like, it's just a big loop, bottom of it. Well, 13, Pole Peruma. Scanning recorded the name as Pole Perumal. As constructed, the well depth was 25 foot, 7.6 metres. Storage was 1,900 gallons and supply was 1,200 gallons per hour of wood stock water. In 2019, the well was found collapsed and was a 1 metre depression. Remains of the original well included 7 lengths of troughing, 1 badly rusted, 1 chute, 1 lid, 4 frame supports, 1 frame, 1 burnt off stump, 1 rusty bucket and 5 upright posts. Between 1977 and 1984, the bottom of this well contained over 25 centimetres of natural oil, which had pushed its way to the surface from below.
At least get 3 years out of that.
I could.
Otherwise, I claim warranty.
What pressure do you want to run?
What's it on now, Cavis?
22.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
Takes all the tyres up this. Oh, don't do that. That's a bit too extreme.
What?
A bit too extreme. Because it's such a gorgeous trailer.
Yeah, you wouldn't put steelies on that.
Oh!
Well, 12 is not named. As constructed, the well depth was 25 foot, 7.6 metres. Storage was 2,025 gallons and supply was 1,200 gallons of excellent water. In 2019, the well was 7.4 metres deep and held 4.6 metres of water. Remains of the original included 3 lengths of troughing, 4 troughing supports, 2 well lids, 1 windlass and 1 bucket.
Needs to do a bit more, John.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it looks quite clean.
Yeah, it's clean.
That is a gin.
Yep,
That's
very
it.
drinkable.
Pure gin.
He said
Fantastic.
that's all done.
It's weird how water from a well is much warmer than from a bore.
I
yeah?
was just thinking that last night. Amazing how much warmer it was.
I thought it first. But
Yeah.
That was flying, that thing.
On the edge of the lake. Lake Aerodrome, part of William Snell's commission was to look for an aeroplane landing ground every 50 miles. Lake Aerodrome was the only place he found that was suitable. I'd be interesting to see if it's got any water in it this year. Come to the intersection, just stick to the right fork, over. Well 11. Panju Gandhari. Named Goodwin Soak by Canning after the manager of the Western Australian Bank at Wiluna. As constructed, the well depth was 8 foot 6 inches or 2.6 metres. Storage was 750 gallons and supply was 4,300 gallons of stock water. In 2019, the well was 1.4 metres deep and dry. Remains of the original well included 5 troughing support frames, 4 had collapsed, 2 upright posts, 2 fallen posts, 2 lengths of rusted troughing, 1 chute and 2 well lids. Well lining timbers were in good condition. Initially, Canning named this water Delay Spring as he was held up here for 4 days, later changing the name to Goodwin Soak. Well, the well wasn't much deeper then than it is now. Oh, and the timbers are still amazing. Didn't taste the water, but you sort of think it might be salty, but I guess it's not. But anyway. It was colloquially referred to as a lucky well because it marks the end of the sand dune country and the start of pastoral country. As constructed, the well depth was 70 foot 6 inches, or 21.5 metres, with a 12-foot dry shaft at the bottom. Storage was 7,275 gallons and supply was 250 gallons of excellent water. In 2019, the well was 19.5 metres deep and held 9.8 metres of water. The remains of the original well included 3 upright trough supports, 1 riveted lid, 1 wick pole lying across the top of the well and 1 chute. Well lining timbers are in good condition.
it was yesterday. I think we passed over the Tropic of Capricorn, and mysteriously, as we move from the tropics to here, it seems to have got colder for some reason. But you're sitting here in a t-shirt, Cobus. I don't know how you do it.
I'm from Melbourne.
So am I. I've got a puffy jacket on. But and as we come down here to the southern reaches of the Canning, the tracks become a bit easier. The sand dunes have petered out a little bit. The distance between the wells is, by road, is at least reduced. So it's become a little easier, but still got its challenges, hasn't it, really?
Yeah, no, it does. Corrugations is still a thing.
Corrugations. Now, the other day I worked out incorrectly the number of corrugations, and I think I measured it I think if you could average it out at, say, 50 centimetres between each corrugation, I think that works out to be 2,000 per kilometre. They're over, say, 1,000 kilometres, conservatively speaking. That's about 2 million corrugations for the Canning at a minimum. That's a challenge for any suspension, isn't it?
I felt everyone, believe me.
Yeah, I know the cars and trailers have been hammered, really, haven't they? But
yeah.
Which brings me a bit to tyre pressures, because what pressures are you running on that caravan?
On the caravan we're running 14 psi. It's spread over the 4 tyres. It's just over 700 k's per wheel. But the changing conditions is the challenge. 14 psi is never the correct pressure to run over rocks.
No.
And we've been getting serious rock, but you go over a very rocky hill, and actually it's boulders rather than rocks, and also they're in the bends as you cross the creeks, so you literally driving on the sidewall of the tyre at a pressure that's not appropriate for what you're doing. So,
but it's a great pressure to run at, because you're talking about 750 kilograms per tyre, whereas we saw someone the other day who was in a 79 series Toyota that he claimed weighed 4.5 tonnes, so probably on his rear axles he would have had 3 tonnes for both wheels, 1.5 tonnes per wheel. So the difference in loading of the ground is substantial, isn't it?
Substantial.
Yeah.
And that's why we get such good flotation. And at this point we can still say that we've cleared every dune unassisted because of the flotation that we're getting, obviously, with the load.
But you have had a bit of a moment yesterday with one of the tyres.
I did. Again, I reckon over that terrain, when it was as rocky as that, I should have been running the tyres most probably between 25 and 28 psi, at least with a load.
Yeah.
And we were at 14 psi, so we lost a sidewall. The tyre pressure monitor didn't go off, so we lost a tyre in a bad way. Yes.
But
it's actually testament to those tyres, because we've been running at 14 psi over all of this terrain, and it took most probably 1,300 kilometres for the first tyre to actually have a problem. So
it's probably a good time to give a little plug for what tyres are they, Cobus?
They're Maxxis.
Someone's going to ask.
Maxxis Mud-Terrains, Razor Mud-Terrains.
Yeah.
315 70/17, so it's 35-inch. And they are an awesome tyre. And if I had to choose, that's the tyre I'll choose 10 times over.
Yeah.
There's no better tyre at this point, in my opinion.
Those meaty sidewalls, I'm sure that's the reason that you've got this far.
And the best of all, they're not noisy. If you go on the beach with them, you can't tell that there's even mud tyres on the car, so that's why I like them. They've got a very, very strong structured sidewall. No penetration on any of the tyre circumference itself, but obviously the sidewall has been an issue. But we've been rubbing the sidewall against rocks, so
Yeah.
I don't care what tyre you use, it's going to happen. It would have most probably happened sooner with another tyre. So
I think that's probably right. The other thing is, the other day you had to do a bit of welding of the chassis. How's that held out?
We were, I think, weld 24 or 26, I can't even remember which one, but so we sub-weld 10 now, so it seems to be holding, so Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, we're just north of Georgia Bore when that happened, so we've come some way since then over a lot of whoop-de-doos that really load the back of the car. So, no, that's been fantastic. So, having been down most of the canning now, are there things that you would bring that you haven't brought? Or you think you've been
I
pretty
wouldn't
well...
leave the weld out. I'd definitely bring the welder again.
Definitely bring the welder, yeah.
I think from the car and the caravan perspective, I think we got it pretty spot on.
Of course, the thing is
I
with
brought
these strips...
spare sets of shock absorbers,
Yes.
which I haven't used,
No.
and weighs a ton,
Yep.
which is obviously in there.
Yeah, those shock absorbers are heavy, but if a shock absorber is going to go anywhere in Australia, I think you'd probably have to say the Canning's a place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Although, there's a couple of other tracks I could name too, probably, but yeah, good to have them. Okay, well, I think probably we might close our fireside chat tonight and have another chat tomorrow, Cope.
Consider it closed.
It's closed. Thank you, Rich.